Gentlemen, we have ourselves our 2017 Classics football break. No base will be shipped, but everything else will be autos, inserts, rookies, parallels, numbered cards, all that other good stuff. Just throwing that out there. If you're ever wondering, you just look at the product features in every break and it'll tell you. If it says no base will be shipped, no base will be shipped. If it says base upon request, you just shoot us an email. If there's nothing in there at all about base, that means everything's getting shipped out. If you ever have a question in general, boxbreaks@dacardworld.com is the way to go to get your answer. All right. Let's find out what teams you got. That's kind of the most important thing here before we start. Five, 6, 7, 8 times. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Five times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. All right, Margot C with the Bills, Swaggy G with the 49ers, Christopher L with the Rams, Rich M with the Buccaneers, Brian S with the Steelers, Andy M with the Saints, Marco C with New England, and Andy S with Seattle, Stephen B with the Bengals, Marco C with the Bears, and Daniel F with the Broncos. Todd R, you got Philly, Jerome K, you got Dallas, and Scott M with Detroit. Edward A with the Panthers, Christopher L with the Cardinals, Marco C, you got the Dolphins and the Browns, Stephen S with the Falcons. Marco C, you have the Texans, the Colts, and the Jets. Carl T with the Jaguars. Marco C with the Ravens. Stephen S, you got Minnesota. Nathan V, Oakland Raiders, but only for so much longer, right? Sarah, the Chargers, not of Santiago anymore. Travis D with Washington. Marco C with Tennessee. Jerome K, you got Kansas City. Jeremy T with Green Bay, and Brandon S with the New York Football Giants. All right, I'll give you a minute here if you guys want to trade at all, any tradesies. Feeling lucky. I don't think we're going to actually have any trades. Let's go. Stacy Collie, Drew Brees, and Lattimore. Leonard Floyd, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Davis Webb. There's a Joe Namath out of 299 red, Manning and Luck, and Sidney Jones. Relic and auto in every box. Hopefully we'll get some low numbered parallels as well along the way. Brunell, Wilson, and Ford. Some sweet old school autos. A couple of nice rookie ones. A little bit of everything, hopefully. Walker, Newton, and Obi. Breeze, Long, and Montana. We'll set that to the side for coin flip. Malone, rookie. If we get two of the same card, it goes one in each team. If we don't, we'll flip the coin at the end of the break. Foreman out of 299 red. Chancellor and Sutton. Yeah, all the cards out of 299 are the red back parallels. That's a good color. How about a Carmichael out of 10 for the Eagles? Nice. And you got 3 teams on that card, so that would have to be a random. Cunningham, unless we get 3 of them. That would be cool. Lewis and Big Ben. Long and Long. John Ross. Robert Kelly, red. Montana and Hill. Torrey Smith, Brett Favre, Andrew Luck photo variation, and Mac. Boomer Esiason out of 299. Ryan and Cook. And we got an Obi auto. A 199. Brady and Sherman. Gibson rookie. Marcus Allen relic out of 299 for the Raiders. Julio Jones and Elijah Qualls. Is that Raiders? Yes. The autograph is for the Raiders. Just wanted to double check. Right off the top. How about a Jamal Adams out of 25 for the Jets? No problem. There you go. Jamal Adams for the Jets. Starting us off out of 25. Howard Foster. It won't pass this room. No one will ever know. Curtis Martin out of 25. Look at that. Back-to-back out of 25 cards. Rogers and Sue. Taylor. Brantley, Favre, and Hunt. I hear you. We'll see what we can do here for you. Tomlinson, Henry, and Harris. Elliott, Urlacher, Manning and Luck, and O.J. Howard. Edgar and James out of 299. Green and King. Tim Brown, Bronco Harris, and Tim Williams. Dick LeBeau out of 299. Favre and Urlacher. There's a Patrick Mahomes rookie. DeAndre Hopkins and a Tim Tebow relic out of 399 for the Broncos. Ward and Pumphrey. Riggins, Manning, and Rudolph. Bonitlikov, that's Smith. 2 teams on that. McNichols. Taco Charlton, red out of 299. Elliott and Smith, and our Darius Stewart. 3 teams on this one, so that will need to be a random, unless we get 3 yellows of that card. Ray Lewis and Malik Hooker. That would be something. Drew Brees out of 299, red. Derek Carr photo variation. Corey Clement. Box 2 down. Gordon, Big Ben, 3-way of that. Oh, we'll see. We got 2 of them. The yellow still would have to be random off, though, because it's a parallel. Jake Butt. Let's see what happens. Rocky Blyer out of 50, logo back for the Steelers. Green and Watt, Njoku. Emmitt Smith out of 299, relic for the Cowboys. Vinatieri, Joshua Dobbs. Sanders and Rice. Antonio Brown, photo variation. Carlos Henderson. Corey Clement out of 299. Howard and Myles Garrett. Elway, Staubach and Bradshaw, Derek Barnett. Stephon Diggs out of 299. Vinatieri and Leggett. How about a Clay Matthews out of 25? There you go. Packers. Zeke and Brantley. You got the Giants, Brandon. Nice team. Maybe we get you some old school hits. Checklist is good. And then I have a Tim Williams auto out of 199. Lott and Chancellor, Matthew Days. Tim Williams is the Ravens. Cooper Kupp, Terrell Davis, and Aditi Westbrook. Ryan Matthews, Malcolm Butler, Franco Harris, and Solomon Thomas. Rod Woodson out of 299. Young, Aikman, Jabel Preppers. Koy, Aikman, and Quick. Garrett, Matt Ryan, and Josh Reynolds. And then we have a Chris Godwin auto out of 25. Keekly photo variation and a Delvin Cook auto. Godwin is for Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay on the board. First hit. Qualls, Nelson, and Gibson. James, Favre and Urlacher, Zay Jones. Bradshaw, Big Ben, Peyton Manning, and Hassan Reddick. A Too Tall Jones out of 299. Clowney and Willis. Sutton, Favre, Ryan, McMillan.
So smart.
Odell Beckham, Derek Brooks, and Elijah Hood. There's a Jeremy McNichols blank back out of 50. Excuse me, Breeze and Malone. Yeah, Icky Woods. And McNichols is Tampa Bay. All right, Carson Palmer out of 299 flashback relic for the Raiders. Brown and Burfett's Sutton. Mariota out of 99, Timeless Tribute. Butler and Qualls. Fitzgerald, Luck, and Cunningham. Godwin out of 299 red. Steve Smith, coin flip. And John Ross. Mathau, Rabel, Beckham and Moss, Brian Hill. Todd Gurley, the second out of 299. Redback, Nelson, and Marlon Mack. Grogan, Young, and Peppers. Let's do this. Come on now. There will be one buyback auto in the case. It'll take the place of the regular auto in that particular box in which it's pulled. Kelsey, Smith, Staffer, and Quick. I'll have to get a no-name front or a full-name front. Those are out of 5 and 10. Terrell Pryor out of 299. The Bus. Josh Reynolds. Len Dawson, Moss and Beckham, Carl Lawson. Bo Jackson out of 299, Redback, Phil Simms, Mitch Trubisky. There's the buyback. How about a Ricky Williams out of 30 for the Dolphins on card? There you go, Miami. Matt Ryan photo variation, a Gunnar Keel. Trubisky gold. Bell and Jonathan Allen. Breeze, Urlacher and Favre, and Garrett. Pardon me. Take a drink of water real quick here. McMahon out of 299, Redback, Vrabel, and Barnett. All right, let's see if that does the trick. Manning and Brady. Carr and Leggett. Curtis Samuel out of 299 red. Hester and Hill. And Brantley. Jerry Rice, Torrey Holt, Matthew Days. Gunnar Keel, Antonio Brown, D.D. Westbrook. And our relic is a flashback. The Raiders are getting a few things here, aren't they now? McFadden out of 399 for the Raiders. Rogers and Sue, Solomon Thomas. Let's see what we got. Nothing yet there. We got two of these ones. So Minnesota and the Giants will each take one of those home. Steelers. Don't have a Ravens one yet. Bunch of Green Bay. Let's see what kind of doubles we get there. Nothing there. Those are not. Okay. Well, we got two of these. One of the Packers, one to Chicago. And then one to the Packers and one to Detroit. And we'll have to continue looking for doubles for those ones. And the trips. No luck on those as well. Troy Aikman, Steve Smith, Marcus Walker. Josh Malone, logo back. Bo Jackson and Julio Jones, Stacey Collie. Josh Malone is the Bengals. That out of 50 card. Brady, Warner, Elway, and Butt. Adams out of 299 red. DeMarco Murray photo variation and a Njoku rookie. We have a DeMarcus Walker rookie auto out of 25. A few out of 25 autos so far. Prescott and our Joshua Dobbs. DeMarcus Walker's the Broncos. Yeah. DeMarcus Walker's the Broncos. Nathan Peterman, Young, and Aikman, Jordan Lewis. Boomer, Cam, and Mike Williams. Jerome Bettis out of 299 relic for Pittsburgh. Brooks Robinson. Not Brooks Robinson. That's funny. Derek Brooks and Cam Robinson. There's not a Brooks Robinson here. Suggs, Branch, Nelson, and Henson. Hanson. Chad Hanson. Not of Dateline NBC. Brandon Cooks out of 299. Stafford and Pittman. Had Tutel Jones, Big Ben and Bradshaw, Deshaun Watson. Hanson, Manning, and Charlton. Rodgers and Goff. Elway and Adams. Favre out of 299. Lewis and Big Ben and Adoree Jackson. And it is a TJ Watt auto out of 199 for Pittsburgh. Ryan, Kuechly, Mike Williams. All right, so auto, first pack. No anticipation or build up for that one. Rich Gannon out of 299 red. Favre and Hanson. Zach Cunningham, John Riggins, DeMarcus Walker. Collins, Manning, Luck, and Kelly. Donald Driver logo back out of 50. There you go, Packers. Harrison and Hilton and Butt. Freeman, Breeze, and Njoku. Qualls, Jones, and Dobbs. Urlacher, Butler and Wilson, and Henderson. Le'Veon Bell out of 299. Pittsburgh. Classic materials. Next year, or the year after, it'll be flashback materials. Jones and Peterman. Brooks. Dion. Another Deshaun Watson rookie. Nathan Peterman out of 299 for the Bales. Lott and Chancellor and Charlton. Marcus Allen. Green and Adams. Jared Goff out of 299. Tom Brady photo variation and a Jackson rookie. Terrell Davis, Calvin Johnson, and Cam Robinson. Rodgers and Favre, Fitzgerald, and McKinley. Let's go. Only 3 boxes left in the 10-box case break. Evan Ingram out of 299. The Giants, Favre, Rodgers, and a James Conner rookie. Cunningham, Vinatieri, and Kamara. Rawls, Prescott, and Fournette. There it is. No name front out of 10 for the Rams. Eric Dickerson. 2 of 10. Finally. Steve Smith and TJ Watt. Redemption. There's Dalton, Zeke and Smith and Tabor. How about Stadium Stars, Sigs, Adrian Peterson, which I would assume to be Minnesota. Let me just see. Yeah. Stadium Stars signatures. If I'm looking at this correctly, Peterson is out of 5. Awesome. There we go. Excellent. All right. It should be out of 5 if I'm reading the checklists correctly. Yeah, the Stadium, Stadium Stars is the Vikings. Yeah, everything he has in this is the Vikings. Smith, Vinatieri, and Linwood. Ross, Robert Kelly, photo variation, Washington, and Tankersley. Portis, Smith, and Williams. Kuechly, Winston. You got Peterson and Sherman and Godwin. Carr out of 299 for the Raiders. Brady and Juju Smith-Schuster. Bonitlakoff, Henry, and Chad Kelly. Jack Ham out of 299. Favre and Ryan, no Brown. And Ndamukong Suh out of 53 color patch. Flashback relic for the Lions. Porter and Kaiser. Two boxes left, ladies and gentlemen. McLenny out of 299. Brown and Buffett. D.D. Westbrook. Harris, Warner, and Dobbs. Maybe I can get you like a no-name front Lawrence Taylor or something like that. Mike Williams out of 299. Red for the Chargers. Luck and Henderson. Eric Dickerson out of 299 relic for the Rams. Manning card. Garrett. Two autos left in the case. Stahlback, Lott, Chancellor, Barnett. Amari Cooper out of 299 red. Smith and Leggett. Our Darius Stewart. There you go, out of 25. Robert Kelly photo variation and a Brantley. Stewart is for the Jets. Hilton and Harrison, Rawls and Days. Matthews, and our auto is a Desmond King out of 199. Montana and Thomas. Desmond King is the Chargers. Harris, Clowney, and Peppers. Manning, Hilton and Harrison, and Quick. Sheldon Gibson out of 299. Von Miller and Josh Reynolds. Manning, Morton Anderson, and Carl Lawson. Jared Goff out of 50 logo back for the Rams. Favre and Urlacher again. Trubisky. That's our third Favre and Urlacher. Or at least our third. We got four, though. All right, here it is. Last box. Then we'll have some randoms. I'll need a minute, and then it'll be the encased break. No name front of Mark Brunell for the Jaguars. 8. Oh, jersey number. How do you like that? 8 of 10. There you go, Jags. Big Ben and McDowell. Nice little bonus at the end here for you. And our auto is a James Conner rookie auto for the Steelers. All right. Solid box here. Alex Smith photo variation to Corey Davis. All right, so we got our relic and any other parallels that might be hiding amongst these cards. Charlton, Brown, and Switzer. Ed Tutel Jones, Sue and Rogers, Evan Ingram. Deshaun Watson, Gold, Butler, and Katie Cannon. Carr and Barry, Clowney, and McCaffrey rookie. Odell Beckham Jr. out of 299, Redback. Sharp and Nelson, Patrick Mahomes rookie. Adams, Harris, and Davis. Sam Bradford, timeless tribute out of 99 for the Vikings. Zeke and Cooper Kupp. There's a Michael Vick out of 399. Favre and Urlacher. Wilson. Tittle, Lawson, and Foreman. Smith, Bosa, Luck, and Tre'Davious White. Henderson, red out of 299. Triple. Oh, what do you know? We did get 3 of these. We'll do the random. Whoever wins it will get the yellow, and the other 2 will get the non-parallel one. Evans. Our last pack of the break. Brady, Rodgers and Goff, and Artavius Scott. All right. I have a few randoms to do. Let me just go through real quick. Might have some we can pair off. Let's see. Nope. We did get 2. One to the Panthers, one to the Ravens. All right. So we will coin flip all of those. We'll coin flip this card. Winner gets the yellow. Loser gets the non-parallel. 49ers and the Seahawks, 1 each. Those will all be random off. Packers, more Packers. This will take just a minute here to Steelers, Vikings. Alright, so what do we got? Same thing, coin flip. Winner gets the yellow variation. Coin flip that. 1 to the Steelers, 1 to the Bengals. 1 to the Packers, 1 to the Bears. Don't have any extras of those. 49ers. Might get lucky. We do. 1 to the 49ers, 1 to the Cowboys. Winner gets the yellow variation. Alright, so we got a lot. We got a lot to do here. A lot to sort through. Alright. Nope. I need the coin flipper. 1 coin. All right, so heads is Oakland, tails the 49ers, long in Montana. It is tails 49ers. Ryan, Atlanta, heads, Kuechly, Panthers, tails. It's tails, Carolina. Wilson in Seattle, heads, Malcolm, Butler, and the Patriots, tails. Heads goes to Seattle. Peterson, heads, Sherman, tails. That's tails going to Seattle. Carr, heads, Barry, tails. That's Kansas City for tails. Brady, heads, Peyton Manning, tails. That's tails. That's going to Indy. Brady, head, Sherman, tails. That's tails. That's Seattle. Rice, heads, Sanders, tails. Tails yet again, Dallas. Rogers, heads, Sue, tails. Tails again. That's going to Detroit. Favre, heads, Urlacher, tails. That's heads. That's Green Bay. Bradshaw, heads, Staubach, tails. That's Dallas. Hester, heads, Hill, tails. That's Kansas City. Lot, heads, Chancellor, tails. That's Seattle. Green, heads, Watt, tails. That's Houston. The random is going to take longer than the break itself. Howie, long, heads, Chris, long, tails. It's New England. Jackson, heads, Julio Jones, tails. That's heads, that's Oakland. Rams, heads, Pitts, tails. It's for Jerome Bettis, that's the Rams. This is the Steve Smith card. Carolina, heads, Baltimore, tails. It's Baltimore. There is no contenders case. No contenders case today. We got the Marcus Allen card, Oakland, heads, Kansas City, tails. Kansas City. Yeah. Indy, heads, Denver, tails. That's heads. It's going to Indy. That's the Peyton Manning card. All right. Dallas, heads, Arizona, tails. That's tails, Arizona. That was the Emmitt Smith card. All right, this is for the yellow card. Yellow, Lewis and Roethlisberger. Lewis heads, Roethlisberger tails. That's heads. So Baltimore gets the yellow parallel. Pittsburgh gets the non-yellow in that card. Next up, Green Bay heads, Rams tails. That's tails. So the Rams, you're going to take the yellow parallel of the Golf Rogers card. Green Bay will take the non-yellow parallel. Minnesota heads, Green Bay tails. Green Bay is tails. You're taking the yellow Favre Rogers card. Minnesota's taking the non-yellow version of that card. And now we go to the dice roller. 1 die, 3 or more. All right, so 4 times. It's a Brett Favre card. Green Bay, Jets, Minnesota. 1. That's 2, 3, and 4. Green Bay. Deion Sanders card. Atlanta, San Fran, Dallas. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Atlanta. All right, Kurt Warner, the last random after 75 randoms. Rams, New York, Arizona. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So the Giants are taking the yellow. And then the Rams and Arizona are taking the regular. All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give me just a minute here, and I'll be back with Encased.